Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Crusader Kings III, where we are currently playing as the Queen of Freesia. So, we are... Wait a second, thought the stream just ended. No, it's just starting. Did I have the wrong screen up? No, I didn't, because the counter was there. No, just starting. So, what are we doing? We are currently Queen Freya, who is the Queen of Freesia. As you can see, we have lost some territory to Estonia. That is part of the succession, which saw the massive Swedish Empire implode. So, Sweden is our dynasty, Denmark is our dynasty, Gardariki is our dynasty, Estonia is our dynasty, and we obviously are also our dynasty. So, in fact, if we go to the houses overview, Horn is Maudling, we're Maudling, and Maudling is Maudling. In fact, Maudlings actually own Gardariki proper. So that's kind of interesting. So, yeah, we are pretty well spread around. There was a bit of a tumultuous moment where my character was relegated to the county of Viangi, which they've actually since lost to Onega, interestingly. Gardariki is struggling. Where are you based in? There. And this is in fact a different character. I wonder what happened to her. Because that was my sister, and she was the best of us. Gudrid. She is currently the County of Luki. Oh dear. Yeah, she's down here. Well, the County of Luki is hopefully going to be a bit more lucky for her. And we'll have a massive resurgence, and they'll take over all of Gardariki, take out Vladimir, and then Gardariki will be massive. Well, we can but hope. I think that Gardariki is basically doomed if they lose the earldom of Novgorod, Holmgard, which they did again. I don't know why Sweden keeps on getting this, because they definitely inherited the lot, and then I guess Sweden just went for it. Wow, Vladimir is pretty strong. 8,000 soldiers. Ouch. Gardariki has 200. Yeah, I'm not so sure that they're going to be able to survive very well. Maybe we do just need to conquer it and then just stabilize it for a generation or two. Anyway, what we are going to do is we are going to go after West Friesland. West Friesland was taken by England while we were fighting against Estonia for Holland. We now have a truce with Estonia, so we can't immediately go after them. Denmark could, but Denmark seems to be having some internal struggles of their own. In fact, where is Denmark based right now? Where are you? Oh, you're way over here. And you still have 2,000 men. I can raise 1,998. England can raise 1,722. Let's just take a quick look at the King of England. This is Edward Tibbetson, who's a Carling. Well, that's interesting. And you're an elusive shadow. But man, you are actually a terrible, terrible king. So I am hoping that we can secure the territory here of West Friesland, and we do have a de jure claim on there, which will cost us just 100 prestige. We can afford that. They have no allies. We have no allies. Let's do this. And because this is an offensive war that I have begun, the helmet's going to go on. Need to put the bubble wrap away properly. Alright, here we go. Is Novgorod Duchy Earldom in the de jure Gardariki? Yes, Gardariki is the kingdom which is basically based with that. At least it should be. Go to you, go to Kingdom of Gardariki. Yep, it is. Gardariki is just another way of saying Holmgard, really. Here comes the glorious war music. Unfortunately, I can't hear it. This might actually be a slightly longer war. Oh, I don't have my headset here now. Damn. Cool. So, we need to raise armies. And raising our armies should now be rather quicker as well. In fact, I think what I might do is... I don't even own that anymore. You should just be deleted. Click to remove. And then Groningen is going to be moved over here to Holland. And then Holland will be used to raise the armies. I'm wondering how risky I can make this. Because I'm expecting England to raise their armies and come herring over to attack us. And then my plan is to take the Barony of Haarlem and then just hold on to it. And basically win through war score. Although actually attacking into England would also be good because loot, they are very wealthy. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to prepare an attack. We're just going to need to be a little bit more aggressive about returning home. So let's raise our armies. This is going to cost us money. So we have got 40-something months worth of cash right now. So let's go and attack over here. We did raise our forces straight away, which is good. I got my kingdom back. Yep. It's a little bit reduced in size, but we did indeed get it back again. Although it is pretty strong for its size. It's compact. It's powerful. It's centralized. Somewhat. Although it does have some very powerful vassals as well. But they're pretty happy with me because we are super diplomatic. Your rightful claim, Queen Christina of Gardariki occupies a throne that should rightfully be yours. I'm willing to support your claim with word and sword. And I'm sure others in the realm would also champion this righteous cause. All we need to do is accept. So... Oh, this is Girid. Interesting. So I think that's Girid saying that she would support me if I decided to go for Gardariki. Girid is my new heir. And you know what? That's fine. Is that who I'm actually voting for? I have a feeling that's who I'm voting for. It is. And she's got all of the votes now. Oh, we're seeing... Here's the English army. So where are they going to go? Because I want to intercept them. You're going straight for Holland. And I will do the same. You're locked in. You're going to be the 30-day reduction. And we'll catch you. Gotcha. And we'll get the defensive bonus. Yeah, 19 days. Nope, you're dead. Okay, so I totally forgot to select who my commander is. We have a 15 attack against their 21. But they have the recently disembarked, which is exactly what I wanted to have catch them with. They also have House Guard. Ooh, they've got Huskarls. Just 100, and they're being completely countered by my light infantry, so not very effective. And this should be a crushing victory. King Dyer has been wounded. And there we go, a glorious victory. And we are going to return to West Friesland to continue the siege. And we'll see where they're running to as well. How goes the Viking march? I mean, we've been kind of stalled in the Netherlands for a time. Oh, you're standing there. Let's go and destroy them. Seeing as we outnumber them by 900 now. And we know that our army is just superior. We don't quite have the military advantage this time around. But that's okay. We have the numbers. Still not a stack wipe. So I'm wondering if that's going to cause them to run home. Nope, that's going to cause them to run here. Before we do this, let's go and double check our commanders. Because Sigrid could actually be taking over. And that's going to give us even more attack power. And the champions... I kind of want to stop Dyer fighting because he's wounded. So let's just forbid you for a second. Go home. And there we go with Sigrid on the warpath. We have destroyed the English army. We also gained ourselves 43 war score in that. And there we go. Victory is ours. This was actually a victory from the light horsemen. Probably when they're retreating. Look at those losses. Ouch. Champions did good as well. I mean, we have a history of having excellent champions. Oh, this is definitely a victory from our horsemen. Blimey, they've done well. Like the initial struggle... Yeah, that's all horsemen. Like, this was the one that was fairly equal. That difference right there. Go light horse. Big oof for England, yeah it is. I mean, they got kind of unlucky being trapped in this area. They do have another 600 men on the way. Where the hell did they come from? That's not England. That's a hostile army. Okay, I think they're just sailing past. New lifestyle perk. So we can now get defensive negotiations, which will allow us to form diplomatic alliances. And I think that's going to be quite important. Because what I would like to do is a diplomatic alliance with Sweden. Which they would not accept. Gardariki. Which they wouldn't accept. What about my sister? Down in Luki. Accept. That's irritating. Denmark? That's Estonia. Where was Denmark? There's Denmark. Denmark will accept if we're not at war. I just need to work on relations a little bit. And that is certainly doable. In fact, let's go ahead and start swaying the King of Denmark instead. Okay, cool. Military upkeep. You gained men-at-arms negotiations. That means their maintenance reduced by 25%. That's going to be awesome. Increased control in Holland. Control increased by 20. We're at 97 now, so that's going to be finished soon. And we also got rid of the smuggling ring. And then, of course, the 3 glorious victories. Marvellous. Actually, what did the victories give us in terms of fame and devotion? Not as much as when we were tribal. How do you have your army attached to a larger army? You can't. You just need to follow them around, unfortunately. So that's still only a 51%er, but I think what we can now do is land over here, burn Canterbury, because it's tradition, take Dover. Oh hell, we might as well just go for London. You know what, let's go for London. What the hell is Italy out here? That's interesting. Yeah, control is about to be established. Groningen's about to finish their barracks. That's going to mean some more levies for us. Oh. Ha! It's already under siege. By Dorset. Okay, let's not go there. Let's go burn Canterbury. That seems more reasonable. Because then I get the 80 ducats from Canterbury. You can still loot stuff. You just got to siege it down to get that stuff. Oh, maybe you can't. Nah, okay. You can't loot down individual holdings. Negotiate alliance. My dear sister, I eagerly propose this alliance. Oh, so Gidgrid can propose an alliance with me, but I can't propose one with her? Fine. It's an alliance I wanted anyway. Cool. So I am going to try and get her back on the throne, I think, because I really want to see Gidgrid thrive. France is semi-stable, so it's England's turn to be all messy. France is not semi-stable. There is nothing stable about this. Nothing. Especially as they've got a Suamensko child on the throne. Oh, West Freesia. No. No. Oh, dear. Oh, man. France just can't catch a break. Oh, that's hilarious. Helra is at war again. Alright. Well, Kent's about to fall. Edward lost the war against Dorset, so now we can go and get London. Gidrid's the new heir. Boom. Virtuous Hofgard I celebrated, that's good. Because one thing that the Ersteru really need right now is fervor. Because the last time I checked, our fervor kind of sucked. Oops, pressing the wrong thing. 49%. That's better than, what was it, 8 that we had before? It was pretty bad. Oh, England have got 500 men again. They're running away. Bye. And London's going to fall again as well. Can't take a man to my concubine for a homosexual leader despite gender equal laws and homosexuality accepted. Take it up with Paradox. Because yeah, you should be able to. You have 1,400 men again. Wow, you raised them in a hurry. That's the king. Wait, Kolbjorn? No, different Kolbjorn. I was going to say, because Kolbjorn, I think, is the king of Sweden. He is. Cool. Well, as soon as London falls, I think that we're going to win this, although London may have better fortifications than I do. They've got a level 3. We've got a level 2 and a level 2. But what we do have is a head start. Dara has not been swayed. Oh, Gidred's lost her lands completely now. Well, bugger. Well, hopefully Gidred can come home. She was the best of us. Religious refugees. Earl Vulvari rules over the nearby earldom of West Friesland, which is home to a large number of devout Asturians. The insularist Earl could easily persecute the faithful Asturians living there, and it is my responsibility to protect them from this evil influence. You mean the place that we're currently fighting for? And again, unpressed claim for the earldom of West Friesland. We're already taking it. Smuggle as many Asturians as you can to safety. Or send an envoy to Volvari to discuss their treatment. 50% chance of success, 50% chance of fail, but that just pisses him off. Don't really care about him. Send him an envoy. Welcomes my envoy. Excellent. So we get relations increased with him, and also local faith is respected, which means plus 20 popular opinion. Which will be my popular opinion when I take the settlement, hopefully. Now, Groningen's finished building. Can I build something else for something cheap? 150. I mean, that's not cheap. No, I could build one of these for 100. Military camps would be more soldiers. So we have 2 holding slots left. I'm thinking pastoral lands and military camps. Although the hunting grounds do mean better cavalry. But I do tend to use archers and skirmishers more heavily. And this also means just more levies, and more levies are good. Let's build that. Okay, London has fallen. There's the 100%er. I will be enforcing my demands. Thank you so kindly. Greetings, Queen Freya of Freesia. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So, you're trying to steal territory that is obviously mine. Backfired. And now we're at peace again. Ugh. Good. So we are now 3 counties large, and my personal power is growing. Jellybean Ranger, thank you very much for those bits earlier. Much appreciate that, thank you. Very kind. And let's see, where were we? Alfpos, Rufius, Sore Loser, Cura Ventris, Blue Jay Bird, Running Dead, and Pistol War. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. Halabarad, thank you for the follow. How many countries share my lineage now? Quite a few. Freesia, Denmark, Sweden, Estonia, Gardariki. And those are just the ones that I know of. Dynasty of Many Crowns. We are now at 5 out of the 10 required. Alright, awesome. So, Gardariki, taken over by Christina. I can attack you for my own claim. Too far away to interact with. You're in Luki at the moment, and you're not leaving. I mean, I would love to declare war to reinstate you. I'd also love to declare war to take this off of Sweden and give it back to you. Or just have you back in my court. Like, we get on pretty well. But you're just too far away. So hopefully you make your way over to us at some point. That would be nice. In the meantime, we could try to build something in Haarlem. We do have money again now. And Haarlem is a type of place that... Oh no, we can't. There's only places on rivers that can build trade posts. Don't know. Oh, it's already got it. Small harbour. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, I think, is going to be farms and fields. We just need to increase the amount of money we're getting. Fame has gone up. We are now distinguished. Jolly good. Is Oldenburg independent? That looks suspiciously independent. Although you're allied to Sweden. And yeah, you have a truce with Estonia. I think you're independent. That would call in Sweden, which I really don't want to do. I wonder how long the truces last. Do we not have a truce? We apparently don't have a truce. Yes, we do. But the truce doesn't appear on your country. So how do I know how long it is? Don't know. Gardariki is allied to Helra, which can't rise because they're my vassal. It's just annoying that I can't reinstall my sister on the throne. I guess I could claim the title for myself, then take this back off of Sweden, and then just hold this and try and establish my sister as a powerful vassal in here, somewhere. Needs to be in my court. Yeah, I can't reach her, though.
Raiding party!
Because she's just staying here, apparently. Uldrahill, thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing? How's your game going? Are you, by any chance, playing in Byzantium? Where's Gideon gone? I expected you to be here, but I don't think you are. You're not a vassal. No, why would you think that? Anyway, how is it going, Uldrahill? Good to see you here. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to all the viewers. YOLO McSwaggins, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. So, for those of you just joining us, we are currently playing as the Queen of Freesia. We are at the end kind of a very tumultuous period. We at one point owned Freesia, this bit of Estonia, this bit of Denmark, but after a rather tumultuous succession crisis, we were relegated to the tiny county of Viking up here. That was it. We went from 2 kingdoms, because we also owned Gardariki at the time, to Viking. We were then the successor of Sweden, Gardariki, and Freesia. We took all 3 of them. Then in that character's children, we said, right, we're going to keep Freesia for the primary heir, give one of them Sweden, give one of them Gardariki, which is why they're all separate again. But this does mean that if we go to the houses overview, Mordling Viangi, that's our current house. That's also Sweden. Mordling, that's the original house that owns Gardariki. And then Horn is also one of our fragmentary houses. And they're the ones who are in Denmark. And in fact, one of you is Estonia as well. We actually have 5 kingdoms at this point. So, Freesia, Denmark, Sweden, Gardariki, Estonia. So the dynasty as a whole is doing fantastically. We as the minor house, though, not quite as well. But we are the cultural leads of the Norse. We have just become feudal. We've just got early medieval technology, and it is now 1040 AD. So things are starting to look up. Unfortunately, I've been trying to get feudalism for absolutely freaking ages, and when that succession crisis happened, 4 months away. I was 4 sodding months away from feudalism. And at that point, the entirety of Flanders, which is one of the richest duchies in the game, I owned the whole thing. I also owned the entirety of Holland, which again, one of the richest areas. This would have been a paradise for a feudal leader, and now I have to fight for it to get it back again. So it's been a very interesting game so far. Doing your France World Conquest first, so I win, but yes, Byzantium CK3 on Monday. Ah, cool. See you, Uldra. And yeah, we are now civilized. We are no longer tribals. We have feudalized. And we're starting to move forwards. But we're still Norse. That's another bit of pride. The Norse are still around. Dominated by us. So Norse really in this means Dutch or Irish. We have a shared heritage. Because most of Sweden's gone Swedish. Most of Norway... Actually, Norway's kind of split between them as well. And then I was trying to introduce Norse to Russia. We got our 1 province done. And then died. Well, and then inherited everything else. But we're going to keep trying. Kalin BZ, Pozzybert, and Mr. Frenzy. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel.